I mean, I've had neck and back issues since 2012.
Okay. Conservative and start with the lower part of your neck, and then we'll see what we're gonna do up on the top. Nice and easy on there. There it is.
Hey, yo.
So I know we have neck issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you feel your neck is?
It hurts here.
Up on that top area?
Yeah.
Okay, so it starts from the top. Does it go down into the shoulders, or does it stick right up into the top?
It just sticks right up in the top.
Okay, and that's been going on for how long?
A month to actually come in.
Okay.
So I don't know how long it's happened before that.
Okay.
I mean, I've had neck and back issues since 2012.
Okay. Anything else going on? Mid back, lower back?
Lower back.
Where is that at?
It's my like lower lumbar area, kind of where my...
More into the center?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so right into, basically into the mid part of this area?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then does it go down into the legs, into the hips, down into the feet, or is it just right into here?
Just right into there.
Okay, gotcha.
I know my hips are tight,
Mhm.
but those are just like, I think my hip flexors.
Okay, so mostly it's just right in there.
Mhm.
So we got the upper part of the neck here,
Mhm.
and then the lower back. How long would you say you've had lower back issues for?
Forever.
Okay. What do you feel maybe could have contributed to what's happening up on the top? Any pain or any accidents? Any?
So I was in a car accident in 2012, and that was kind of like the beginning of
Okay.
everything. But I was actually talking with, geez, I'm so bad with
Erica?
names. Not Erica.
Sam.
Sam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I was talking with Sam, and I was telling her how like my head has always felt heavy.
Right.
So that's been like a thing my whole life. And when she was showing me my X-rays,
Yeah.
my neck is not where it's supposed to be. So that makes sense.
Well, and looking at the X-rays, let me go through these real quick with you. Now, Sam's already went over a lot of stuff with you, but your X-rays, your neck should have that curve, right? So like
Right.
what you're saying. So the fact that you have this reverse curve, so they say for every inch your head starts to shift forward, it adds a ton of pressure down into your spine. So I think it's like 10 pounds of pressure down your spine.
Mhm.
So as your spine comes this way, moving forward, you're going to have all this weight progressing here.
Mhm.
You're fairly young, right? So over the years, oftentimes what we see, if this isn't addressed, you start developing bone spurs because now you have added stress and weight to that spine. So your body will develop new bone growth to help to compensate for that. And so over the years, oftentimes we'll get people with bone spurs that grow to the front because as your head shifts forward, your body's trying to support underneath it, okay? So as we work on this, our goal is to try to get that spine to go from backwards to moving into the right direction, okay? So just kind of seeing how things are doing. Now from the start, I can see your left shoulder just sticks up just a little bit higher. And this is the side that you feel it in, right? Okay. Now many times when we start to see, we could get upper neck issues, and that can cause this muscle to spaz out, and we get trapezius muscles, levator scapula muscles start to get tense and really bulky here. Sometimes it's the opposite. You have that reverse curve, so a lot of times when we have that reverse curve coming here, the base of your neck is the problem, and you feel it up here because these muscles are pulling up here. So we're going to scan you and see which is going to be the one that we're going to address. Sometimes we got to work on the top, sometimes we work on the bottom. We're going to see what your body does, but I can tell that we do have a little bit more muscle tension in the scapula area here. So your trapezius muscle is tighter, your levator scapular muscle is tighter as well. So even right here, we have a bit of a blemish, little pimple, if you will. You have a pretty clear spine. But when you see this redness here, that's oftentimes an area that there's inflammation. So you get a biochemical stress when you have a subluxation or misalignment in the spine. The nerve gets irritated, the soft tissue gets a histological change. Skin tissue will start to change here as well. So we do got some stress. So it does start from the base of the neck. So as I go here, right there. So it just kind of pivots to the left right there. So we do got some stress down at that C7, T1 area. Here, I'm going to put some pressure onto the spine where we see inflammation here.
Okay.
If you feel any pain or soreness right when I push onto the spine, you let me know right away, okay?
Okay.
So right on the bottom here, so we're going to go start from the sacrum. So this is your L5, L4, 5,
That one hurts more.
and then 4. So more on your 5. Now I'm going to go one more step below. This is your 1, 5. Would you say 5 still most tender?
Yeah, 5.
Okay. 1, 2. Any pain on those?
I think it was 12.
12,
Yeah.
1, 12.
Yeah, 12.
Okay. So here's your 6. Oh, 6 moves really well there. Good. And then we have 7, 6, 5, which is most tender, if any. So 5, 6, 7.
Probably 7.
7, just a little bit more there.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you see this reverse curve happen like that, what happens is this can be a problem. But many times what happens is it's compensating for what's going on below. So when your spine shifts forward like that, it starts to shift and move forward. So if I work on that and I shift it even further, that can actually make that a little bit worse, okay? But if I can work on the one below it and scoop underneath it, then we can start getting your spine to start coming back into its right position. And when that happens, that will oftentimes alleviate what's going on. So it's going to take us some time to alleviate some of that pressure. In rare instances, will I actually work on that when you have this presentation? So we're going to start more conservative and start with the lower part of your neck, and then we'll see what we're going to do up on the top. Okay? So you have the right arm, and then this arm down. So this is going to keep your body nice and snug. Putting a little seatbelt on prevents your whole body from moving forward. I just want to move the spine. I don't want your whole body to move with it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go right down onto your C7, right on over here. Go, just relax in your shoulder there. There you go. And from there, just going to a little bit of a push. Nice and easy on there. Good job. You'll notice with the adjustments, I don't want to just grab onto your neck and just crank on it, right? What I'm doing is I'm trying to shift it forward because that spine's gone back like that. We're trying to move it into the right direction. So there's a bit of a difference in how we adjust it. I'm going to tuck this in just a little bit here. I'm going to bring it over to the side. I won't drop you, okay?
Okay.
Trust fall, like I said.
Okay.
Relax in the shoulder here.
Okay.
And you're going to give a big push right here, okay?
Okay.
Relax in the shoulder. There you go. Nice and easy. Oh, nice job on that. All right. Nice. You're going to go and just go back and forth, walk into your right towards the chairs, and then you're going to walk back over here towards the wall over here. So just kind of moving back and forth. Just want to see how things are moving. All right, so your T12, this is where your body, it's kind of shifting and it's twisting and moving this way, okay? So we're going to go ahead and grab onto that T12 here. We're going to go from the bottom. We have your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then your 12. And let's get that thing moving into the position it needs. And you're going to take a deep breath. Let it go. Relax in the shoulder. Nice job. Okay. 5. Relaxing the shoulder here. There you go. Deep breath. Letting it go. Nice and easy on that. Good job. All right. Movement's going to be super helpful, right? So the movement starts in the office, but as you go out and start moving, things are starting to shift and move and change, okay? Yeah. And let's go a couple more times. How are you feeling? Doing okay? All right. Good. So you should start to see some improvement over time in terms of your feelings and symptoms. But to really get this structure where we need it to be, it's going to take a little bit more work, both with the adjustments and then some of the other stuff that we need to give you as well. Okay.
Right.
So as much as I like to say the adjustments, it is a huge benefit to the patients, but there's going to be homework that you need to do at home as well. Okay. So it's reducing. That's pretty good. Really happy with that. Yeah, that one cleared up pretty well. That's cleared. Okay, so we're going to see how your body does with that.
Okay.
So a couple things. You might feel some soreness, okay?
Okay.
Now think of it like, I don't know, like Jenga? I don't know. You affect one thing, it's going to affect the other parts, right? So when we start shifting and moving some things, your body's going to start shifting and moving around. So sometimes you can feel some soreness. Just know that can be expected. Sometimes the pain can start to travel. So you might start feeling it up here in the beginning, but as we start moving some things, things might start shifting lower, down to the shoulder, more to the side. Just communicate how things are doing. But as we start moving and changing some things in the structure, your body is going to start to let you know, okay?